Okay, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here, hopefully one of your favorite official content creators for the First Descendant, and we are back, alright. It has been a good weekend. I took a lot of the weekend to rest, recharge, played a lot of Marvel Rivals with my buddy Truffles, and now we're just ready to rock and roll. So I hope you guys will enjoy today's stream. Let's get back to TFD, let's get back to what we need to do. Now today, we have a poll, all right, where I'll be talking about something that we were discussing last week, which is, should boss fights have mechanics? All right, I personally think they should, but we will talk about that a little later. First, let me set up stream and everything. So while we get everything set up, all right, I hope you guys will enjoy some of my music. Here we go. Disabling the in-game. Moving over to my personal library. And while we wait, I will tweet as well. It's pulling up my music a little slowly. Not quite sure why. But either way, give me a second.
New subscriber detected.
Nothing special for today's plan. Just gonna do some admin, do some of the usual, chill out, have a good day, and see what people have to say. Hello, Best Gabe. Sorry, missed your message there, but now I see it. All right. Okay. Usual pinned message. Hey, Lewis. Good to see y'all. Now let's start at the poll. I wanted to play some of my new music, but it took a little while to load, so I think it's a bit slow now. I guess I have to play it later. Should our boss fights have mechanics? Okay, there we go. Poll is also set. Let's see what the people have to say. There we go. Now, I hope everyone's had a great weekend, because I know that I've personally had a good weekend. Looking forward to playing and ranking more in Marvel Rivals when I can. All right, but unfortunately, time constraints are a thing as well. And man, battling against the...
I'm listening.
Battling against the matchmaking has been quite an experience, I will say that much. Very, very interesting, but quite an experience. Okay. Now. Better hit the ETA 0 trader. Always hit this every week, so that you never miss out on the good stuff. Grab some of this. Oh man, this one has no slots at all. Very interesting. I'd expected some slots, but apparently none. Okay, storage, equipment slots. You know, I've totally forgotten about Sigma Sector. These days, I have totally forgotten about Sigma Sector.
Humanity is very weak.
I also need to build a
That's why
second
humans need us
Greg's.
so desperately.
You already own 2 Gregs? Let me check. Do I own 2 Gregs? Pretty sure I don't. Here's one's Greg's.
New subscriber
So
detected.
require second Greg's. I apparently do own a second Greg's. Okay. But I am going to store both of these. Well, Sigma Sector was never super interesting to me, so... Greg's A, Greg's C. A is the normal. C shall be the new one. What would you consider, Dominate 49er? What would you consider annoying or overcomplicating? Because I think that is something that would be different for everybody. So what in your mind counts as overcomplicating or annoying? Because I feel that mechanics should be complex that you must need a YouTuber's guide to actually get through it. That's how complex they should be. But it has to be fair in the sense that they must be told to you up front. So, like, all the mechanics should be disclosed to the player right at the start, and then it's up to, like, a YouTuber like myself to get a guide going and say, okay, so this is what you do at time 1, time 2, time 3, you know, something like that. I feel that that would be fair, in my personal opinion. Okay, in my personal opinion, that's what would be fair to me. But, you know, I'm always open to possibility and interpretation. You know, I'm always open to that because I like hearing what other people have to say. Two-step mechanics. Okay, fair enough. I would go as far as to say that more than 2 steps would be a huge necessity. Because I feel that, like, you cannot make challenge if you don't allow yourself to be challenged. Boss fights need to feel like boss fights. They shouldn't just be DPS checks. Right now, all we have are DPS checks. But fair enough. You know, 2 steps, I can understand that. All right, let's actually see. After 19 votes, I'm actually quite surprised by how this poll went. Nobody has actually said that that they like one-shotting, you know? Actually, I'm surprised to see that about 70% actually voted that mechanics would be great, so, okay. Let's see how this continues to evolve and develop. You can give it a try if you want, the 2-piece ballistic, but for me, my Glade requires this one for duration and for the increased defense, because thanks to that, I can achieve a lot of defense on Glade. And the other one is fire rate. Fire rate is non-negotiable because fire rate is a very, very big increase to your DPS for Glade. So 2-piece of the ballistic for the weak point damage? Possibly, but only if you're using a very, very strong weak point gun, and only if you're very accurately targeting weak points. I would rather not compare it to Destiny 2 raids because this, unfortunately, is a bit too complex, I think. I don't think Destiny 2 should be used as a comparison. So please do not use any of the Destiny 2 mechanics as a comparison. So I would prefer to stay away from that. I think that we should develop our own mechanics rather than Destiny 2, because Destiny 2 is too complex for the average gamer, and that's one of the biggest complaints that I've had. A lot of people, they enjoy it, yes, but no, we need our own thing, and we cannot be as complex as Destiny 2. It needs to be half as complex or less. The average person needs to be able to figure it out with time, or a YouTuber's guide. That it would be my standard, meaning, and the YouTuber's guide must be under 20 minutes. It cannot be more than 20 minutes and should show the full thing. That means if I can do it in one video take in about 20 minutes, that's fair. But anything more complex than that is a no-no, because the audience that we have cultivated for TFD will probably not go for very deep and complex mechanics, especially since most are interested in, let's be fair here, most are interested in romancing Bunny in the lounge. Just saying. I'm just saying, okay? You know, Lewis, I'm actually thinking the same thing. Like these mechanics need to be disclosed, number one, up front. So when you, on the Colossus page, right, did you know, funnily enough, right, many of you guys know that I'm sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. I don't know if any of you guys caught my sponsored stream, but actually some people did. And Raid Shadow Legends, actually, did you know that they've got mechanics for boss fights? A lot of people don't realize this, but some bosses actually require specific team comps in order to beat, which is one of the very interesting things about Raid. Now, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet, okay? I'm still building up my heroes and all that, slowly grinding them all to 60, trying to unlock Donatello right now. But I do have to say that this is one of the most interesting things about Raid Shadow Legends, the fact that mechanics actually exist. So I think, you know, well, Gabak, thank you very much for saying that, but I'm happy to help. That being said, we don't really have mechanics right now in the game. I'm hoping that we actually do, you know? Now, coming back to what I was just talking about, Raid Shadow Legends, for example, has a mechanic whereby certain bosses require you to destroy max hit points, and if you don't, the boss can continuously attack you and kill you. So it might seem like even if your champions are really, really strong, you can't exactly beat this boss fight. But if you actually read the guide, and every single boss they'll have their own guide, they tell you up front, okay, so if you don't have the this particular technique, or you don't have these particular factors, you cannot beat this boss. So I feel that what they should do is, if we go to the Colossus page, right, just to give you an example, what they describe here is not enough. And it's this tiny little blurb down the bottom where it says, you know, Stormhanger, blah, 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 characteristic amplifies combat power through repeated accumulation, you know, and all this stuff. If you check out battle info, the battle tactics is also just one little blurb where it says the Stormhanger generates unstable cores and abyssal electrodes. Buffs are granted to Descendants who obtain an abyssal electrode. Buffs are also given to Descendants who enter the EMP shield created by destroying an unstable core. So this should tell you, but like, I feel that they need to be a bit more detailed. And if they do, and they make good use of the battle tactics info, certainly if they disclose up front all the mechanics, you know, and a reasonable YouTuber like myself can showcase in a single take video all the mechanics, how to beat them and everything, that should be something that should be introduced. And the rewards should be increased to match. Right now, the rewards are based on the fact that we're supposed to get so powerful, we one-shot or deal with the bosses really, really quickly. That's great. That's great on the surface, until you realize that everything is basically a DPS check. In fact, I'm about to go DPS check the Stormhanger right now because I'm really, really bored. And I may as well go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're gonna do exactly that. Yeah. Oops, sorry. That's the one. Did I put the music back on? Oh, and by the way, anyone wants to download Raid, by the way, you can get it now. If you check out the stream that I did, you will get plenty of bonus stuff as well. But if you want to download it now, you can. It's free, and you'll also be supporting me. Try it out. Play to level 12. If you don't like it, that's okay. Not doing the challenge. Just want to bust on this guy. Oh crap. Battle already started. My bad.
You're in my way. Target subdued. My shields need to recharge. I can do this.
Now, me totally forgetting that the Stormhanger fight started. I was checking some admin work in the background, and I was like, am I getting hit? And that was the result right there. Excuse me, Stormhanger. There we go.
Now that I have the power, I will protect whatever I can.
What's going on with this glonky donkey crit rate right now? No, everything here is fine. Everything here is fine too. Okay. Just an unlucky run. I mean, the shards getting absorbed is normal. You're supposed to be... Darn it. You're supposed to be positionally aware. Give me 1 second after this. I think I forgot to bring in something into my room. That was my bad. Launched a little early.
You're in my way. Target subdued. This is easy. Target subdued. It isn't over yet. I cannot get complacent.
1 second. Almost forgot to bring in... Forgot to bring in my trash can from yesterday. I was like, something's missing in my room. Oh yeah, I don't have my trash can. It's one of those things where you changed it yesterday and completely forgot about it. Hey, Neo Tengu. I'm just really chilling and talking with chat today. Nothing major or special going on. Also, finishing up a little bit of my green voucher farm. How much do I have? 222. Okay. I'm gonna do this for about an hour before carrying on with other things. But yeah, I'm hoping boss fights become more mechanically versed. Like, I'd rather see bosses
Emergency preparation.
with less hit points, but more mechanics.
You're in my way.
Because right now, like I said, all it is just how powerful are your characters? Can we make our characters as OP as humanly possible? Just for the sake of dealing with mechanics. Or rather, just for the sake of not dealing with mechanics, you know? Which is where I think that this whole experience is going wrong, in my opinion.
According to plan.
No! Double no!
You're in my way.
There we are. No, it really does, because basically, rather than cooperating to fight any of these bosses, I'll never forget, like, day 1 of Season 3, right? Wall Crasher felt like such an accomplishment, because it was like, wow, you know, it's this big 8-man boss, we all gotta work together, take it on, beat it up. It felt cool. Then, like, within 7 days, everybody had figured out, okay, so this is how you beat it with Serena. Let's deal, you know, billions of damage in seconds. Okay, there we go. Wall Crasher dies in a minute. Ta-da! Congratulations. You know, it's over. So, like, that's how it felt. And that, to me, was a little bit of a slap in the face, because it just felt like, okay, so it's not that this boss is challenging or tough, it's just a DPS check, and once everybody gets the required DPS, you know, we good. I don't know, I've never played Lost Ark, but I'd rather they not take mechanics from any other game. I hope they, you know, develop their own, but look, you know, fair is fair. A lot of people can only use other games as a reference, so I completely understand. As long as it's not too overly complex, I think that's the general consensus. Most people don't want overly complex mechanics. Maybe a 2-stage mechanic might be fine, but yeah. It's already on the channel, dude. It's the Nell bossing build. Have you not seen the video? If you haven't seen the video, just take the video, dude. Everything that I use on my channel is already given to you guys for free. Just grab the bossing build. You're good to go. You never need to ask me to show my builds on stream. They're already on YouTube, and everybody can watch them anytime. Just in case you're new to the channel or this is your first time ever meeting me, alright, I am that guy that makes all the builds, so you can just take them from my video. Once I test it on stream, and there's usually a live stream before then, you'll just be able to copy it. So if you're totally new to the channel, then welcome. Hope you enjoy your time here.
You're in my way. I can do this. According to plan.
Well, why are you using Haley? XEG Ghost, you're not supposed to use Haley. I've already explained that you're supposed to use several different characters. Ines, even Glade with Restored Relic, Jaber. All of these are completely viable for farming the Axian Plains. So please use the appropriate character. If you're the type that says, I want to main one character and only play this character, then you're gimping yourself. But, you know, at that point, there's nothing you can do. Of course you struggle. Always use the recommended character or, well, you're not going to have good results. That's just me being honest. People who want to play only one character or play their favorite character will never succeed in this game. Alright, so you want to get your head out of that mentality. Doesn't matter whether you like the character, don't like the character, all of it's completely irrelevant. You simply need to play the correct character and you're good. Fail to play the correct character, you lose. Well, you should be building her first before going into the Axian Plains. Unfortunately, that's the way it is, because Axian Plains is supposedly endgame content. Hence why I told everybody, build this beforehand. So you want the information beforehand, always tune into this channel. Greetings to you, Hagane. Yep. never ever go into any content without a full roster, or wait for my guides and then build a specific character if you don't like having a full roster. Whichever one you want. That is another thing, Dominate 49er, that I've been talking about. Well, if you're back after months and not playing, welcome to the best channel. But yes, there are recommended characters for all content. If you check my videos and live streams before doing anything, or you just ask here, we'll usually be able to tell you. No matter what, you must never ever just play the character you want. Always check which is the recommended character and only use that. Because otherwise you will just waste time. Now, if you want to have fun and just like, you know, do whatever you want, that's also okay, but you will struggle a lot. So it depends on whether or not you want efficiency or you just want to like bum around. Some people, they don't mind bumming around, taking like 10 minutes to do something. That's on them. But if you want to be effective with your time, I don't know how much gaming time you have, but most people, I target my stuff to people that have like maybe 2-3 hours gaming time per day. So I try and find the most efficient pathway. Yeah, you don't want to do that. If you want to do, like, if you want to go fast with this game, it's okay if you can't tune into every single one of my live streams. I do a lot of content other than TFD, but try not to miss the TFD ones. You can turn notifications on, just hit the bell button, set it from personalized to all, and it should tell you whenever I'm live. Then you can just ignore the ones where I'm not playing TFD. Ajax? Nope. But yeah, there's no plans for an Ajax build because Ajax is garbage. I mean, have you seen a single Ajax in the wall crasher fight that did significant damage? Because as much as people like to lie about that, I don't think so. I don't think I've seen a single Ajax in any of my fights with like random groups. Everything has all been Serena. So Serena or Nell or Glay. I haven't seen a single damn Ajax. Which again is sad because there's a lot of the roster going unused, but that's part of the things that we were talking about. The support characters right now have no role in the game because they are unneeded. Everything is all DPS, DPS, DPS.
According to plan.
Like right now it's DPS. So that's why I haven't worked on an Ajax build. There's no point. If anything, I'm probably going to work on Valby. But yeah. A lot of people have built them, but not played them. Also, don't forget to like and share the stream, guys, if you haven't. And for those of you that haven't registered me as a creator yet, you might want to do so. It just helps me out and also helps other people know which creators they should trust so they don't miss out on information. And Jimbo, yeah, that's because a lot of those players don't tune into my videos. A lot of them are running around with ineffective characters, ineffective builds. Like, if they all tuned into my videos and streams, like, day one, they would already have known what to build. Because, like I said, I had early access to Season 3. I told everybody, hey, here's the spoiler video. It shows every single mission in the Axian Plains. Bada bing, bada boom. You can beat every single mission if you want. Y'all have fun. And then nobody did. Like, other than my regular viewers, nobody did. Everybody just came in, you know, did whatever they wanted, so all of them failed. Then they got upset. Many of them left. In fact, if I'm not wrong, TFD already lost about half the players that it started Season 3 with, which is kind of sad. I'm probably going to do a video on that as well, because I'm just a little disappointed by all that. But that is the reality of the situation.
I can do this. It isn't over yet. I cannot get complacent.
They're not RNG. You will always get a minimum of 30 coupons, but sometimes you can get more. Like, I'm already back up at 1,000 because I got like 800 the other run. So most of the time you get 30. It's between 30 to 800. Yeah. If you're the only Serena, you should still be able to kill Wall Crasher by yourself, ideally. Yeah, you can carry with Serena solo. If you can't, it's because the Serena build's not prepared. But I will be preparing a Serena build later on. I'm targeting later this week if I can. Never check Reddit. That's another thing, XEG Ghost. Reddit is the worst place to get information. You should get information directly from creators. I mean, they're not exactly leeching just because they don't know what to do. Rather, I would say that, excuse me, it's much more important. Rather than considering them leechers, why don't you just tell them to get a robot build? Even if it's not Serena, they can just get one of my builds. It's not like I'm ineffective in Wall Crasher. So, you know, since you enjoy my content, you enjoy watching my show, unless there's somebody else that you think is a better recommendation for them. In that case, I'd question why you're at my show anyway. But just tell them, go get yourself a robot build and you won't need to be carried anymore. But I would just carry them and just tell them to get a robot build, honestly. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I encourage it. That is the correct thing to do. If you see people with ineffective builds, just tell them to come to my channel, get a real build, and they're good to go. I don't know if I'm number one now. I want to be the best, but I also, honestly, I cannot stomach playing this game like continuously. I do play a lot of other games, so I can accept if I'm not number one. Although I want to be the best source, I'm also willing to accept reality because genuinely, I don't play this 24/7. And I can't. I think I'd burn out so fast if I ever did. So I just play... Oh, sorry. I just play as and when. But I do try and bring as much as I can. Information-wise. Well, thanks, Jimbo. Appreciate that, man. Baron, good to see you. Sir Tommy, thank you for trusting the robot. Looking forward to getting back on Path of Exile 2 as well. It does, but it's not as strong as Serena. That's why I want to work on Serena build as well. I'm going to do that later in the week. If I get time today, I want to mess around with Valby. Because I haven't worked on Valby for a very long time. And a lot of people have been questioning and asking about it. I'm just thinking to myself, well, you know, I want to see if it will work out. Oh, sorry. Wrong place. Sell some blueprints too. Sell some Orca. Sell some of this. Sell some of this. Okay, all done. Got all my premium vouchers again. Intercept battle. Alright, let's see. Which skins do I not have yet? Oh, I'm not getting Lepics. I mean, I'll get it later, but the others are a bigger priority. Where's Kiki? Oh, this kind of looks cool with the sword, though. Not gonna lie. Okay, even Kyle gets a skin first. I mean, the timing that you do Stormhanger in doesn't actually affect the rewards you get. It's just, you know, it's just your personal record or your personal timing. That's all it is, unfortunately. Nothing special or fantastic. Now, Gabak, sorry, I think I owe you some music, sir. What kind of music would you like me to play for you? And thank you for always super chatting. Let me know and I'll play it while killing Stormcrasher. You want some metal? Rap rock, hip hop, whatever you want, pal. You let me know. Metal sounds good. Let's put on some awesome tracks right after this.
I can do this. This is easy. You're in my way. Emergency preparations.
No! I messed up there. All right, let's put on some metal. Some metal. So for those that don't know, I make music. Please enjoy. And those of you who want to support my music, there you go.
Timeless beauty is a fading light, undying, whispering at the edge of sight. Centuries pass, a slow decay, watching the world just slip away. My heart, a stone forever cold, a story that can't be told. Nothing more than endless
Okay, that was version 1 of Sorrow. I'm actually gonna play version 2, all right, because I wasn't sure about these two, which one should go into the final. Now this is for release way down the line, so it won't be anytime soon. But all right, I had 2 versions of the song, so I'm gonna play both on stream. That was like I said, the first version. Playing the second version now, and if anyone has any opinions on which they think is better, let me know. All right, here's version 2. Same lyrics, similar song, slightly different performance.
Timeless beauty is a fading light, undying, whispering at the edge of sight. Centuries pass a slow decay, watching the world just slip away. My heart is stone, forever cold, a story that can't be told. Nothing more than endless suffering. What would I give to close my eyes and let the cold night take me? To find a cure for all this endless pain. When all my memories turn to dust and blow away. I've seen the rise of kings and nations fall, heard the final cries in the silent hall. I've loved and lost 1,000 times, each heartbreak, a soul crushed and cried. To live this life without an end, a memory I can't transcend. Nothing more than endless suffering. Part of the curse of immortality. Free of this soul, I cannot rest in pain. Lost in the pit of my insanity. Free of this I cannot rest in pain. Lost in the curse of immortality. Free of this I cannot rest in pain. Lost in the pit of my insanity. I cannot rest in peace. What would I give to close my eyes and let the cold night take me? To find a cure for all this endless pain. When all my memories turn to dust and blow away. Born of the curse of immortality. Free of this soul, I cannot rest in peace. Lost in the pit of my insanity. Free of this soul, I cannot rest in
All right, well, so version 2 seems everybody likes that, so we'll keep version 2 as the ideal version, and then version 1 will save it as the B track. No problem. And yeah, I've made a lot of crazy, insane tracks. I just love them all, you know. I just love the music, so. That's okay. I can play version 1 again, no problem. If you want to hear version 1 again, Baron, then here we go. This is version 1. Thanks for enjoying it, Emil.
Timeless beauty is a fading light, undying, whispering at the edge of sight. Centuries pass a slow decay, watching the world just slip away. My heart, a stone forever cold, a story that can't be told. Nothing more than endless suffering. What would I give to close my eyes and let the cold night take me, to find a cure for all this endless pain, when all my memories turn to dust and blow away. I've seen the rise of light and nations fall, heard the final cries in the silent hall. I've loved and lost 1,000 times, each heartbreak a soul-crushing crime, to live this life without an end, a memory I can't transcend.
Version 1 is heavier, yeah.
Nothing more than endless suffering, born of the curse of immortality, free of the soul. I cannot rest and abide, lost in the pit of my insanity. I cannot rest and abide, lost in the curse of immortality. I cannot rest and abide, lost in the pit of my insanity. I cannot rest and abide.
It isn't over yet. We cannot get complacent.
Thanks, I made it myself.
To close my eyes and let the cold night take me, to find a cure for all this endless pain, when all my memories turn to dust and blow away. The youth that turns to lead my true life, free of the soul, I cannot rest in peace, lost in the pit of my insanity. Free of the soul, I cannot rest in
According to plan. Target subdued.
Okay, version 2 is gonna play one more time. Here's the encore. Please enjoy.
I can do this. According to
I've noticed that Rena likes a specific female tone with his growls and screams. He has a certain tone he favors, which is interesting.
timeless beauty is a fading
He also likes the cleaner female vocals.
undying, whispering
Noted.
at the edge of sight. Centuries pass a slow decay, watching the curse of immortality. Free of this soul, I cannot rest in pain. Lost in the pit of my insanity. Free of this soul, I cannot rest in pain. Lost in the curse of immortality. I cannot rest in pain. Lost in the pit of my insanity. I cannot rest in peace. What would I give to close my eyes and let the cold night take me, to find a cure for all this endless pain? When all my memories turn to dust and blow away, born of the curse of immortality. Free of this soul, I cannot rest in peace. Lost in the pits of my insanity. Free of this soul, I cannot rest in
It isn't over yet. I cannot get complacent.
Thank you everyone for enjoying that, and thank you Gabak for kicking off the super chats today. Good to know which version is best, so thank you all for listening. But yes, if you guys want more music releases faster, play my tracks on SoundCloud as much as possible. That's what pays me the most. You can also find me on Spotify. I've got my own YouTube music channel. You can play my tracks wherever, but if you really want to support the music, play them as much as possible on SoundCloud. You can leave it on repeat. I've got playlists of my tracks, so yeah, the more you play, the faster I release. But this week, I will definitely get back to it because I've been languishing a lot. I really wanted to do a lot more last week compared to what I did before, but last week was so busy with several sponsored stuff that I just had no vibe to even work on it. But that's all changing this week. No time to just sit around anymore. I gotta work harder. So that's exactly what I'll do. Now, give me a second. Oh, crap. Sorry, didn't mean to start that again. Ah, never mind. Let's head back to Albion. Bye. I'm actually about to check something here. For those that don't know, I'm also often sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, and I'm just desperately trying to get some shit done. I love Raid, they're awesome. But yeah, I really need to get some shit done today. Come on. Buying energy right now so I can get Donatello. This is gonna cost me. Let's go to the dungeon. Dragon. Oh, gonna need more multi-battles as well. 1 second, fam. That song is not released yet, Cat Daddy. A lot of these songs will come much later. So the tracks that I have are not on this level because what you're hearing is my new AI. I actually developed this new technique for songs about 2 weeks ago. So a lot of songs you'll hear on my SoundCloud are not at this level yet, but it's still important to support those, because if I see more support for my music, it helps me develop my following, and it helps to build up everything that we have right now. So if you're still willing to support, then, you know, I'd just be very grateful, because right now that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get it all ready. So yeah, if you want to see these tracks released in future, you either got to super chat on stream or support the music that I currently have. If I don't see the support, then these tracks don't see the light of day. Plain and simple. Not trying to hold them hostage, but if you want me to continue with music, then I need to see the support for it. So please keep supporting the music no matter what. Hey, Marshall. As long as I get the support, I promise you, all this music will be delivered ASAP. Okay, now I'm at 706. Let me go grab the last skin and see how much more I need. Let's take a look at the polls as well, so we can check in where the audience is at. So far, despite now having 102 votes, which is very different from what we had earlier, things are pretty similar. Still about 70% who are actually saying that mechanics would be great for boss fights, and I'm actually happy with that. You know, I'm really proud to see that more people want challenges here, which again is great.
When will you visit again?
Okay. Oh man, do I have to buy this like one at a time? Are you kidding me? Oh, that is so not right. Look at this insanity, guys. One at a bloody time. Why did they make it this way? That's nuts. I mean, I'll buy out the rest, but another time. Right now is not the time to buy out the rest. Oof. Okay. Let's start to get to work on this. Oh, this is one way to do Valby. Changes the color of her face though, this makeup. Look at the skin tone difference. Why is Valby's makeup like honestly weird? I think her default looks best. Wow, this one just makes her look sickly. This one's a bit too pinkish. I guess default Valby it is. No, what do you mean cover her eyes? You don't want to see the dead fish eyes? Look at her, look at her, look at her, like, I'm dead on the inside eyes. If I cover her, then she just looks normal. No, 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 no. You gotta have the I'm dead on the inside eyes. You can put a helmet on her. But no, we gotta have the dead on the inside eyes, okay? This is the best way. Of course she's creepy. That's the whole point. Look at her with a long neck. Her giraffe-rig neck. Actually, I can't stand the necks of the ladies. They look so elongated in this game. What I worry about is not so much the outfit or the costume. I think we just need to cover up the damn neck. Anything to cover the neck is good. Let's give her the bunny hair. anything to cover the neck is pretty much decent for Valby. Because if you don't cover the neck, oh god, oh god. Actually, yeah, this works. We can just give her that. Her Christmas outfit also wasn't bad. Valby, though, has 3 different swimsuits. I guess that's why they cover up most of the character. Most of the characters' necks. They always have a neck covering. Because it looks too damn long otherwise. There we go. Her bunny suit's alright. Okay, first we'll start with supply moisture. Okay, this will comply moisture. Skill critical 20%, skill duration up 10%. Okie dokie. Let's see what she can do. Unlock Arche Trigger, please. And Kororo, why are you stuck at the login screen, man? I don't think this game has any bugs that will stick these characters at the login screen, for now at least. But if you do find a bug, well, report it straight away in the official Discord. The devs should be able to take care of it. Okay, creepy long neck Valby. Okay, so death by 1,000 cuts. Let's see, this is a multi-explosive projectile. So every 4 hits, I can trigger this and drop the base. Looks like this is the best one so far. The other one is Power Beyond, which also works beautifully. Okay, now here. Skill cost and skill cooldown, that's pretty cool. This one has the hand cannon on it. But let's start here, shall we?
New super chat received.
Oh, another super? Okay. I play the metal when I go to the farm. Thanks, Baron. Now, 8 more supers and I will be able to get the new skin. Yes. The first mechanic. Lol. Okay. Let's go ahead. Excuse me. The reactor options. Shall we? Maximized. implant reactor. We're gonna need a hand cannon here. Okay, that's perfect. We got a little hand cannon. We might also want the blue beetle, so scout rifle. Ah, there you are. Brilliant. Now what we're gonna do here is we've got two of these. One is the blue beetle, one is the not blue beetle.
New super chat received.
So for the blue beetle, this is the spam loadout. Oh, another? Thanks, Sir Tommy. Yes. Working toward this one. And I'll show you. Right here. Am I being followed? Yeah, I'm getting this one. So this is the universal skin that I'm trying to get for everybody. Being followed by a creepy dog man. Okay, back to this. What is the base stat of this? Let's figure it out. I think with Valby's plus 20%, we could sway this pretty nicely, actually, since it's already built toward it. Does that mean that this natural build already has all these factors in? Why, yes, it does. So since it already has all these factors in, then spam is just fine. So we'll just use the spam variant on this, and it will be totally okay. All right, great. The only downside is no speed core. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to reorder this. But no. I think I'll make do without it just so that I have more speed. Because although I could double speed this, or should I design a special blue beetle? Should I design a second blue beetle for speed? If I'm just going to use this as a stat stick. True Hades, that's okay. Listen, you are a creepy dog person as long as you're going to have that skin on, okay, V-Shank? Thanks for enjoying my content, though. I'm so tempted to just make a second blue beetle, which I think I should do. Anyway, the other thing is, let's go enhance this reactor to max. Let's go build more veil analyzers, too. But either way, you know, you might be sick of them, but that was a long time ago, and I feel that a lot of people just didn't give mechanics a fair chance. So I'm sorry, but I am pushing for mechanics because I feel that mechanics will save our game. However, everyone's opinion is welcome, so if you don't like it, that's okay. You can have your say. It's called the worst skin in the game, V-Shank. Like, Jesus, that thing's ugly as hell, bro. No offense intended. And Sir Tommy, let me know what kind of music you want as well. And I'll happily play something for you after some more metal. Okay. Right, so, you know what? I'm gonna do the crazy thing because why not? I am just that insane. Where are the weapon boxes? Give me another blue beetle because I'm lazy to make one. Ha ha! We now have another blue beetle, which we're going to use as a stat stick. So we're going to alter the attachment into the diamond shape. Okay. Diamond shape means speed stick, essentially. Okay, modules are fine here. Grand. I just need to actually get some weapons to transform this thing, so... Now, weapon cores for the new blue beetle. Sprint speed. Sprint speed, okay. Let's start by leveling up this one. Sprint speed 20 is coming. 13, okay. Sprint speed 20. I knew it was coming. Sprint speed... Gold roll, come on. I know you coming. Well, I hope you recover well, Entree. Don't get turned into an entree, eh? Come on, game, I'm believing in you. Give me a sprint speed gold roll. Gave me one maxed out sprint speed, and now it just doesn't want to give me shite. Sprint speed 16. Okay, that's a good start. Now we'll roll the rest. Sorry. Gonna take off my cap now, so y'all have to deal with the horrendous hat hair for a bit. Okay, now. Oh, Nike. Let's go with maxed out firearm attack. Come on, gold roll. Okay. This one only has 2 rolls, so come on, firearm attack, gold. Don't be giving me that purple shit. Entree came back and became dessert. Absolutely. Okay, gold roll's fine. This needs to be electric attack, gold roll. Electric attack, gold roll, Jesus. Now fire rate. Fire rate, gold roll. I'm just building a speed stick. Testing out Valby's crit build, that's all. Seeing whether it's worth my time. There we go. She just needs a sprint speed 20. I built one of these for damage. I'm building one of these for speed right now. That is all. Trying to just get a gold roll of sprint speed. See if I can get one. I mean, I'm already lucky I got one 20% sprint speed, but I would really like both to be at 20%. That would at least help Valby run around better. I've heard Valby's decent, but hearing things is just one side of the matter. Well, one already did, and I consider one sprint speed 20 very lucky already. Sometimes that's just how RNG is. You roll until you fold. But VP 10 is so easy to do now that I can just do it anytime. As long as you got the gold, you can convert. Fair enough. I would like to see some mechanics in there, and I don't believe that it can be overdone. And even if it is overdone, then they can always water down and remove some of it. But if they do proper play testing, it should be alright. Well, Koro, that sounds a little weird. But yeah, I hope you'll be alright, Entree. Okay, anyway, that looks like the best that we can do, so I'm not gonna think too hard. We're just gonna go and get an actual weapon for it, which will be fine. Okay, now arcade tuning tree. Alright. So with Valby, we're obviously going to want skill power and crits and all that. So we'll go up here and grab all this. She's got the M slot, so... let's open up a mutant cell box. I believe she will want the fusion dimension. Fusion tech. Oh no, tech is the one with skill power. That's right. I need a different M. Another M. She can't. I mean, final prep is just not what I want, so. Screw it, we'll just use non-attribute cohesion for her. It's fine. Non-attribute cohesion, slap it in there. Yay. So she can either get this or this. Well, you gotta keep going until you get what you need, man. That's how it's supposed to go. Okay, this is good. Manage vehicles. I'll give her the speed wagon. Alright. Now let's build her modules. So let's start with the basics. Okay, and okay, that's the basics of the basics. Now we will need, oops, sorry. Focus on fusion. And her one cerulean slot is going to be increase hit points as always. Then we will have, this one's 250, so we've got 3 slots left. Increasing duration would be great on a personal level, but we're also probably going to need more of the Almondine slots. Okay, let's go with skill insight. That's the basics of the basics. Because her base rate is 25, so this puts it at 50, with the other one's 75. Okay. We should get close enough. I believe we'll just need one more, which will be emergency measures. Let's see how we do completely without any let's see, emergency, oops, sorry, front lines. That's the one. Now this last slot, we'll see how we do without any MP collector or anything like that. So we'll take skill extension there, just for the duration increase, and this should give us the basics. Now what's the cooldown here? 1.8 seconds. If I were to use a full hunter set instead, instead of the power here, because we're already getting the multiplier of crit, increasing the base may not be the ideal. Or it could be, but then we'd be sacrificing cooldowns. If I were to forego more power and take more cooldowns, how far can we go with this? 1.3 seconds. That's good enough, actually, because that is one of the most ideal rates. Okay. In that case, we'll go with this and we'll try it. That's exactly why, Sablisk, I've said that I don't want Destiny type raid mechanics as well here. I want it to be more relaxed, but I still want some mechanics in here. Am I sick? No, not at all. Why would you say that? I am thinking. Well, anyway. Let's start some Sigma Sector runs to get a feel for this. And while we do, it's time to play the music that I owe. All right, first one for Baron. I believe I played this before, but this time you'll get a better chance at hearing it. All right, this is called And Heaven Falls. Thank you, Baron, for the super chat. I still need to hear what Sir Tommy wants, but let me know, yeah?
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Descendant,
I've seen the
confirmed a
end.
large-scale bogus transfer.
I've seen pain.
Attack their deployment points.
Watched my loved ones slip away.
My heart of light now cold as clay. I fall from grace with each new day. I am the one who saw it all and let the mighty heavens fall.
Okay. Congrats on being my friend in game. I don't actually know who you are, but welcome. Oh, you're talking to Cookie Wolf. I was like confused for a second. I was like, are you my friend? It is.
And the world shall know my name. Among the winds of my despair.
your taste, Rena? Hope you all enjoyed that, but yeah. I don't know who they're buffing. Nike, I'll let you know as and when I get information, but I have no clue. They haven't told me anything. I haven't received any special information in advance. But anyway, I'm glad you enjoyed it. But yeah, it is the same singer. I wanted something with a similar musical arrangement, but more complex. So when I did version 2.0, I was like, let's take this and see what we can do with it. So that was the, this was the product. So thank you very much for that. And I'll wait to play Sir Tommy's later on. But thank you very much for the supers, of course, ladies and gents. Now, let me go to one. Yeah, there is. Musically speaking, it used that as the base. So I was like, can I evolve it to be something better? Sometimes it will do that, but I like the way it came out. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep it. Normally, if it actually sounds similar to something else, I will usually delete it. But I decided not to. Dev live this week? I do not know. I do not know, but we will see. Because most of the time, I don't attend the dev lives. I usually don't. Usually. But I'm always willing to see.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck,
I
Descendant.
attend especially if I'm invited, but most of the time it's out of my time zone. So I may not always do that.
Here I go.
Whee! Anyway, I need to test the difference between death by 1,000 cuts versus what I've got right now. I do have to say though, there's this weird bit of lag delay right now that I'm noticing. I don't know if it's just me, but
Wide-ranged shaping charge drop complete. Begin the void energy purification operation.
okay. We
Descendant,
get to 97.
prime the detonator with your Arche.
It's pretty acceptable.
Then activate the remote detonation device.
I don't recall there being any frame freezing, at least to the best of my knowledge. I could be wrong, but I have not encountered any of that. So if you're encountering those types of problems, it's either a hardware or software issue, at least to the best of my knowledge. Because right now, after upgrading my, updating, sorry, my graphical drivers and everything, I don't encounter most issues. Most being the key word, of course.
Captain Elias, deploying Arche. I am the original.
Could be. But several of my other friends are on PS5 and they seem okay. Now. I do hope the issue gets resolved though. Alright.
Extraction from
All done,
operation zone initiated. Good
Now,
work,
it's
Descendant.
time to go and test in the real space. Testing here is a little pointless. We need to test in a real place. Excuse me. Let's go to the Axian Plains. Ooh, time remaining until appearance. 14 seconds. You know what? Let's go kill it. I heard people complaining that now, you know, everybody's unprepared, but I don't think so. I think everybody's perfectly prepared. They're just bored of killing it in one go. Alright. In we go. If anyone's concerned about my health due to coughing, it's just normal for me at this current moment. Ah, finally, an email reply that I was waiting for.
New subscriber detected.
Go, Serenas, go! Choo.
According to plan. This is easy. I can do this.
Okay, all done. Yeah, that's why there's the whole debate about mechanics, because realistically speaking, there are no mechanics right now, which is a problem. Sorry guys, just give me a sec. I gotta go check something with my bank immediately. Apologies, my. This is dumb, but I need to do it. Oh my god, this stupid thing is not working. Okay, give me one sec. I think I can't use Google Chrome.
Descendant, I've picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
Normally I don't interrupt my work for this kind of thing, but it's quite urgent. Thankfully it's not a bank problem, but I need to log into my bank to solve it. Because this is dumb. Oh my god, why? Okay. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I'll try and finish this as fast as I can. I am, however, heading back to Albion, and then we're gonna go back to Valby and test a couple of things. This is dumb. Come on, you piece of crap website. Work. Approved. Yeah, the thing is, right, I'd rather they go completely overboard and then tone it down because they need to find a good middle ground. I feel that when you make fights nothing but a DPS check like what we have now, it just becomes extremely boring. So that's why I'm seeing what people have to say about it. And it seems the vast majority are actually in agreement of mechanics, which is good. But I do agree that it can't go overboard. It's definitely a fine line they have to walk, but they won't know how to walk that line until they actually start walking the line, if you know what I mean. So that is currently one of the big, I guess, issues and problems. They have not even started to walk the line yet, and they really should. Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. I'm almost done. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to write this in Notepad, aren't I? I hate when the banks use those weird information boxes. Respond within 3 working days. Yeah, you better freaking respond in 3 working days. Okay. Okay, great. Resolved. Well, for now, I've sent my bank the message that they need to be sent. So that's good. Okay, now I can get back to it. Your Serena sucked, bro. Well, do take care of yourself, Entree. And OG gluttony level, yes and no. There's a reason why I don't want it to be so-called OG gluttony level, because OG gluttony level required one specific character. Mechanics cannot require one specific character. That's the important thing. It cannot require just one specific character. It actually needs to be something that multiple characters can take on. So OG gluttony level is not really something that I want. Rather, I think that mechanics should be something that, okay, so one example which was given earlier in chat by Lewis, which I think is a great example, is that when the pillars come down, right? They should make it so that we have to destroy the pillars so we get a buff, and if we don't destroy the pillars, then Wall Crasher gets a buff. He doesn't have to be immune to damage during that phase, but maybe he takes greatly reduced damage. There's a lot of ways you can structure it, but it needs to be something that multiple characters can complete, not just Valby shooting the orbs toward gluttony. Like, that's just bad.
Magisters are probably humanity's
You know?
real hope, don't you think?
Or it can't be a situation where characters deliberately need to stand there and shoot orbs toward gluttony. Like, that's no good. That's not a good mechanic design. That's just terrible. A good mechanic design will always be something that is balanced and fair, which I believe is the current issue. It's not balanced and it's not fair right now. If indeed they were to make it so that it is balanced and fair and that multiple characters can participate, then I'd say we're good. But, you know, that is difficult. Okay, hold on. Back to Crit Valby. I need to save the preset. And then in terms of vehicles, I'll give it the Orca. Okay, we're ready. First crater, sealed residential. Okay. Let's go test her out for real.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creature response confirmed. Approaching location. like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed. Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful. Vulgus Special Assault Ship identified. Vulgus Special Assault Ship spotted.
I'm gonna keep one of those so that I can make this a level 100.
Descendant, requesting takedown of enemy assault ship. Take this. Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful.
If only Valby had a taunt. That would actually be kind of nice, to be fair.
Breach follower squad approaching in encircling formation.
Is he still wearing the creepy doggo outfit? No, I know. But I can't use that because I have to use supply moisture. That's the only downside.
Assault ship spotted.
Because what we're using here is we are supplying the moisture.
Descendant, primary tactical objective confirmed in Operation Zone. Please take it out. This one's for you. Here I go. Take this. This one's for you. Watch out. Boing, boing, boing.
Actually, wait.
What do you
How
get
many shots
when
does
you
this
mix
have?
water and
This thing has
Arche?
15 shots, right? What if we copy this here and paste it here? I'll rename this to...
Descendant, I've picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
And then here, instead... Do we have any C slots? I do. What if I could get a couple extra shots? No. How long did that take? 5 minutes? Not terrible,
Descendant,
but let's try
a
again.
large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creature response confirmed. Inbound to location. Vulgus special assault ship identified. Descendant, Vulgus comms traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed. This one's for you. Vulgus special assault ship identified. Vulgus special assault ship spotted. Descendant, requesting takedown of enemy assault ship.
I wonder how this will feel if I once I switch to power beyond. I wonder what the final will feel like.
Picking up void mutant.
You can,
Be
but
careful.
depends on which character you're using. Valby has no way of doing that. Unless you decide specifically to change over, but why waste time? You can win without even doing that. Which is the whole point and the purpose. Yep. It's as easy as Jaber.
Breach follower squad approaching in encircling formation. Respond immediately.
Hello, Petro. Haven't seen you in a while.
Vulgus special assault ship spotted.
Normal. Why do you ask?
Descendant, primary tactical objective confirmed in Operation Zone. Please take it out.
Lol, this thing. Okay, nice. You can give Esmo a try. I don't think he'd be horrendous, but depends on how fast he can recover MP. When I built him up, he wasn't really that special. Because right now, Valby has one advantage in that if you're using supply moisture, you can build around her crits, which is, not gonna lie, pretty darn awesome. So she does have that going for her. Okay, now we're gonna try Power Beyond, which apparently works with everything.
Descendant, a large cluster
Oh,
of
the
breach
game is
creatures
certainly
has been
good.
detected in the
I can't
area.
complain.
Breach creature response confirmed.
Okay,
Approaching
again.
location.
Now this time, we are gonna use Power Beyond instead. Let's see the feeling. Yeah, vacuum. This might be faster, but we'll see. We're gonna keep an open mind about it. Well, Power Beyond really works so well with Valby. Oh my god, yeah. Well, yeah, I know. I built the exterminator. I don't feel like dropping the ships at all, because why waste time? The objective is to kill the number of enemies, right? So let the ships drop their enemies, and we can now just vacuum them in. Like so.
Descendant, Volga's comms traffic.
Way I see it,
increasing at
no need to
location.
waste time.
It looks like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed.
Okay, this is actually pretty sick. Not gonna lie. And since Power Beyond works across the board,
Volga's special assault ship identified. Volga's special assault ship spotted.
nice. Oh, it just like vacuums them to the first puddle. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's interesting and pretty cool. So when it does want to vacuum them, it'll just vacuum them to the first puddle. Oh. So I can plan around that as needed.
Requesting takedown
Nice.
enemy assault ship.
I want to precast, but at the same time, I don't want people to... I don't want to waste my first vac. Oh, did it not vacuum them? I think only the... Maybe I should use the final skill as the vacuumer. Or is it wherever the projectile hits?
Be careful.
No, it doesn't seem to be. It just vacuums them all in general. Well, no sweat off my back.
Breach follower squad approaching in encircling formation. Respond immediately.
There they are. Yeah, get drawn together, nerds.
Volga's special assault ship spotted.
I love how they get sucked into a random puddle. That amuses me so much. It shouldn't, but it does. Yes, come and draw them all in. Yeah, it would have been super funny if that was the case. But unfortunately it's not, so.
Descendant, primary tactical objective confirmed in Operation Zone. Please take it out.
Ah, that's right. I should have cast my first skill before I cast my fourth. Oops. May the fourth was not with me. I mean, Nell is obviously faster, but this is not bad, actually. This is not bad. Okay, I guess we can safely release this build as well. I'm sure it'll be fine. Excuse me. Okay, this is working. Acceptable. Now remember, I get red vouchers here as well, right? Let's find out. And what's the time differential? 5:07. So actually, whether we use Power Beyond or we don't use Power Beyond, it's roughly the same. I mean, drawing people in is cool and all, but it does seem like if I'm frequently blasting the AoEs, yeah. Death by 1,000 cuts might be better, to be fair. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Again.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creature response confirmed. Approaching location.
Yeah, you can if you want to. There's nothing wrong with doing that.
Here I go. Take this. Here I go. Here goes. Here I go. Vulgus special assault ship identified. Descendant,
Unfortunately, everybody has to
Vulgus
go
comms
through that
traffic is
grind.
increasing at your location.
You got no real choice
Looks
about it.
like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed. Watch out! Boing, boing, boing. Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful. Vulgus special assault ship identified. Vulgus special assault ship spotted. This one's for you. This one's for you. This one's for you.
Die, Steel Pincer!
Descendant, requesting takedown of enemy assault ship.
See here, if you take these down with the exterminator, absolutely it'll be faster. Because you have to wait for them to drop, so kind of pointless to do that. But it will also even out because eventually these things will spawn. Sharon is currently viable though, as far as I know. I haven't tried her out in Axion Plains, but she should be viable with my previous build. I can try.
Void mutant signals. Be careful.
I can certainly try, brother. Watching all this reminds me of the good old Valby road, though.
Breach
Except that
forward,
instead of
squad.
me having to
Approaching
go around and
instant
around in
link
circles,
formation. Respond
I'm literally
immediately.
just,
Take this. Descendant, I picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby. Bogus special assault ship spotted.
Now here you could probably get a time saving by taking out the ships. Mostly because where they drop is annoyingly far. Yeah, I don't think anyone would be caught dead bumming around that area.
Descendant, primary tactical objective.
Also, never
confirmed
delete any
operation
weapons.
zone. Please
Because
take
you
it
never
out.
know when it will become useful. That's the key thing. That's why I tell people, you can't delete stuff. You always keep it on hand. It's like that box of cables you never use. One day you're gonna need it. You're gonna need to get a cable out of the box, and you won't have the box. There we go. Yeah, it's roughly the same. I think we're getting the same. Whether we use this or we use the other one, same mileage. Yeah, it does, but it still equates to only 6 kills. So you only save on the dropships. Like, you only save on the 6 initially rather than waiting for them to drop. So, yeah. That's why I say it's up to you. Honestly, the time saving is at most 20 seconds. So if that's valuable to an individual, then, you know, by all means, no big deal. You can do that, but you don't have to. That's why I'm not bothering. Because I don't have to. Well, using it for Bunny and Ines is the problem because those characters don't need it in the first place. So you're kind of using it for the wrong purpose. Well, things are different now either way, so just follow my builds and you'll be fine. All you gotta do is just follow the builds and don't think too hard. The uniquely best thing about this game is that it's the type of game where you do not think too hard. Thinking too hard is in fact a negative in this game.
Bogus special assault ship identified. Take this. Descendant, bogus comms traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed.
Let's go. Oh lol. Poor Valby.
One for you. Bogus special assault ship identified. Bogus special assault ship spotted.
See here? This is where you'll save, like, roughly each time you do it. It's roughly 5 seconds because you're not wasting time waiting for them to drop. So you do get a time saving for sure. It's just about how much you need it.
Requesting takedown.
And here as well,
enemy assault ship.
because this thing doesn't actually start. You see this sequence? It doesn't actually start until these drop. Well, at least now you know not to do that shit again, right, Entree? When you need advice, you go to a doctor. You don't listen to a sign on the street, right? Okay, let's head over there.
Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful.
That is because Serena is a gun-based Descendant, so she benefits strongly from that. Oh, damn it. I got debuffed. I didn't know it was gonna be this guy. I hate it when it spawns this guy. He is so annoying. Anyway, let's have some fun with him.
Breach follower squad approaching in encircling
There
formation.
goes the breach boy.
Respond immediately. Vulgus special assault ship spotted. Here goes.
And this is the third area where you save a little bit of time at the end. You can get about a good 5-10 seconds. So you add that all up, you do save time, no doubt.
Descendant, primary tactical objective.
Nothing wrong with that.
Operation zone.
You can adjust
Please
as
take it
needed.
out. Take this.
I don't sweat about it. There's nothing wrong with adjusting a build.
This one's for you.
See, the only trouble I ever have is not people adjusting my builds. It's people taking my builds and claiming it as their own. I'll never forget, there was always this one... I don't know, were they a VTuber or something? I can't remember, but anyway, they used to steal my builds and steal my shit all the time. Haven't heard hide or hear of them in a long while though, but that's okay. Probably for the best that they're no longer disturbing us. Okay, let's see the results. Roughly, yeah, it's about the same. I think whether you use Power Beyond, because for Valby, Death by 1,000 Cuts, the unique thing about this is that all her projectiles are multi-explosive. So Power Beyond, while it's good, like at vacuuming, Power Beyond doesn't actually, you know, deal any extra damage. It does, however, reduce enemy attack, so you can use this if you're feeling like enemies are attacking you a bit too much. But Death by 1,000 Cuts adds some damage, so you can actually utilize this because every single time you cast this, or you cast this one, you're gonna get multiple stacks, so that actually really works well. Yeah, it's really not bad. Really not bad. So I think we can safely say that Crit Valby is definitely one of the top tiers right now. Not as fast as Jaber. Funnily enough, not as fast as Jaber, but she does really well. I'm actually quite satisfied with that. I still can't believe she's not as fast as Jaber now. That is weird. Seeing Valby be slower than Jaber, that's crazy. But she is strong enough to compete. So I'd say that Power Beyond is probably better if you're trying to... Oops.
There must be a colony.
Sorry about that. Just getting my Raid Shadow Legends back to normal. But yeah, Power Beyond is better if you're hunting in groups, because that way as you cast, you just draw enemies together. Because for Valby, everything triggers Power Beyond. All of her skills. So Death by 1,000 Cuts is only triggered by the first and fourth skill, so it might reduce your desire to use other skills, which would be wrong. But done correctly, you're gonna have a ball of a time.
Vulgus special assault ship identified. Descendant, Volga's comms traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed. This one's for you.
Well, to be fair, the male Descendants have needed a win for a long time, so I'm actually kind of glad it happened.
Be careful.
But at the same time, it is definitely crazy.
Volga's special assault ship spotted.
It's one of those little things where you think to yourself, really? How in the hell did that even happen, you know? You know it's legit, you know it's real, but your mind still struggles to comprehend. You don't need to get perfect components, dude. You can just get blue rolls and upgrade them to gold. Why would you waste time getting perfect components? The most important thing is just getting the correct rolls. So there's no way to get more components, but it's very easy to get the components you need. You should be able to get it in about 10-20 runs. Just make sure, like, even if you get blue rolls, you just upgrade them to max. You know you can do that, right? If you're still trying to get gold rolls in this day and age, then bruh.
Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful.
Large-scale dimensional breach in progress. Please evacuate to an area out of range of the siren or depart the Colossi guided capture. Warning. Large-scale dimensional breach in progress. Please evacuate to an area out of range of the siren or vacate the Colossi guided capture zone. All Descendants in the vicinity, please respond to ground reception.
Breach follower squad approaching in encircling formation. Respond immediately.
What happens if I bring this Valby to Wall Crasher? Will they report me for trolling? Yeah, dude, don't do purple. It's blue, man. Just upgrade it all the way. Bro, I taught everybody this trick so long ago. Man, y'all can't be doing that, man. This is why I tell people, you gotta tune into the stream. This is where you get all the tips, tricks, and information. Basically, everybody who was here, you know, when the system was devised, knows about this.
Descendant, I've picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby. Descendant, primary tactical objective confirmed in Operation Zone. Please take it out. Here goes.
I don't think they give you more HP and MP drops, but it does add to the overall damage, so I guess some fights can finish faster, but it doesn't affect drop rate, that's for sure. It cannot affect drop rate because it's not what it's supposed to do. If it ever affected drop rate, I'm pretty sure that would be pretty bad. But yeah, Power Beyond just increases your power at the cost of dealing additional, like, it won't deal the additional damage. But for Valby, the additional damage is dealt fairly frequently. I don't think it takes much skill, because honestly all I'm doing is running around in a circle. That's done. Let's go test this on the Colossus. Which Descendant's bunny skin I like the most? It's whichever my chat pays for me to wear. That's what I like the most, Carnage. Okay, now I'm curious. Hello, Dead Bride. Don't mind. Oops. Got myself killed. That was my bad. I forgot that she actually has a freeze. Literally forgot her attacks because I'm so used to just spamming her down. As a man, I don't answer because we have a clean stream policy, Carnage. If you go against our clean stream policy, as per my contract, I'd have to ban you from the stream. So, as a man, the only person I like is my wife. Thank you very much. Not really. It's about the same. It's just about like whether you pick it up, because the ads should be dying, assuming that you have my build, saying in the future. The ads should be dying at roughly the same rate. The only issue would be like, ah damn, ah beans. If only I didn't die initially. If I hadn't died initially, it would have been fine. But thankfully, this thing ends pretty quickly. Yep, it's done. But death by 1,000 cuts, at least it just adds damage across the board, which is nice. Well, it says so in the stream rules in the stream description, so please be aware in future, sir. Okay. Besides, anyone that's lusting over pixels, I worry about you guys. Please do not dream of banging pixels. Please dream only of banging your wives and significant others. Alright, onward we go. Also, if anyone wants to, you can currently download Raid Shadow Legends through my promotion. If you missed my sponsored live stream, they're actually a fantastic company, and I highly encourage you guys checking them out. Damn, out of MP. Oh, hey, sweet MP. I think using the fourth skill is useless. I should probably just spam the first skill instead. Noted. I'm gonna bring Valby in for fun. I'm gonna bring Valby into Wall Crasher and see what happens. What's the worst that could happen, right? What's the worst that could happen? In the meantime, let's take a look at the polls so far. After 192 votes, 62% agree that mechanics would be great, 27% are neutral either way, only 9% still like one-shotting, and 2% actually said they don't fight bosses. Bruh, what are you guys doing with your life? What you guys doing with your life, huh? Not fighting bosses. You kidding me? You gotta be fighting every day. Gotta be fighting to survive. That's how you gotta live your life. I didn't say you, but usually if people ask whether you like something as a man, they're asking me whether I find something particularly attractive as a man. So first and foremost, as a content creator, it doesn't mean I have all skins. That's a misunderstanding. I get what my chat buys for me. Okay, so that's the first misunderstanding. Kind of disrespectful if you think that content creators just, you know, oh, we just get everything for free. That's not how the world works. Okay, so that's your first problem. Second issue is that, like Rena says, just ask which skin should I buy. Why did you say which CC, which skin do I like as a man? Not as a CC, but as a man. That's obviously asking which skin I find most attractive. And dude, of course I'm gonna think you're lusting over it. Come on, man. If you asked it like Rena said, which skin should I buy? Sure, I can give you a quick recommendation, but but even then, I'd probably still tell you, whichever one you find that the most pleasant to look at, because you're literally going to be staring at it for the entire time, right? There you go. And last but not least, whichever way you try and ask that kind of shit, remember, we still have a clean stream policy, so no matter what, I'm going to maintain a clean stream policy. Well, since you like to misunderstand everything, I'll just ban you for life from my channel. Goodbye, sir. Don't ever talk to me again. Next time you want to come in and have a misunderstanding or get affected because you're a bit of a snowflake and you can't follow stream rules that are literally clearly listed for you, then good luck, sir. Well, as I said, Sablisk, people want to lust over pixels, that's a them problem, but for me, I don't. So I'm required by Nexon to keep a clean stream policy. Anyone with a problem with that or who cannot handle it, please leave. Don't come to my streams. Don't talk to me. Simple. I have a contract that I'm required to maintain. End of story. Everybody has to follow that rule when in my space. If you don't want to be in my space, you don't want to follow that rule, there's a door and everybody can get the hell out. I'm a very simple man who has simple rules. You follow those rules, no problem. And if people get offended because they have to follow rules, then don't talk to me. It's that simple. Like, it's really that easy. I have a contract, I'm required to obey my contract. Same as any other person that works with or for any business. So... okay, now I'm gonna just run. Let's see. Can I recover enough MP? Ah, minions. Okay, I don't think I'm going to deal any important amounts of damage here. But let's go see what the final count is. You know it, I got no time to deal with folks that, you know, get all weird about it. It's in the stream rules. When you're at a streamer stream, just obey the stream rules, Saritza. You know, that's how it is. And that's completely fine. Nothing wrong with that, man. Like I said, as long as they obey stream rules, it's not a problem. But my stream rules will never be up for debate. Only 245 million, so not great. It's okay, I guess, but definitely not great. I mean, in comparison to something like Nell or whatever, that's not gonna go very well, so fair enough. For the video to be uploaded, I'll probably do it tomorrow. If you're keen on it, then yeah, I'll just do it tomorrow. I don't see an issue with it, because today I'm gonna do a guide for newer players, because a lot of people have been watching my old weapon core video, and I actually feel sorry for them because they're saying, like, the old weapon core video, which is quite old, talks about how the weapon cores are Descendant, but now they moved it to a new machine, so I'm gonna redo that video today. Then tomorrow I can do this video, not a problem. So not an issue. I will have it delivered. But if y'all want it, I'll just give it to you because it's working. It works fine. You probably can't use it against Wall Crasher, but it works just fine. Her biggest issue would just be running out of MP, though. If only there was a way to stop her from ever running out of MP. If there was something that I could use to regenerate MP constantly, that would be pretty darn cool. Yeah, the old spamming build's good, but I don't know. Actually, you know what? We should compare it to the old spamming build. That's right. Why don't we do that comparison now? That would actually be a good idea. Because we can see what's the difference between the two. I like what I have now, but I should compare it to the old spamming build. That would actually be good. Let's go and do that. Let us go and do that. That would make a lot of sense. Let me go delete some of the trigger modules that I don't need, and then we'll carry on.
Modules will make you stronger.
Dismantle. That's a perfect one. These I can delete. This one is just sad. This one is unneeded. That's acceptable. This one's sad. Okay. Freddy Stone, are you using the builds that I have on my channel? Because VEP is not difficult at all. Where is it? Here is this Ines build. You can just literally use it and clear every single level of Void Erosion Purge, buddy. If you didn't use my build, then, well, that's your issue, man. Just use the build and you're good. Keep working on that damage, Baron. You're getting there. Once you're dealing about... Actually, wait. No, that's good. That's good. 6 total players, 2 Serenas, and you did 581 with Nell, 2 minutes. Yeah, no, that's good. You did good. I'd say you're close to my damage or about there, yeah. Okay, let's actually swap over our Valby builds. We're going to use the same thing, but we're going to swap it over. So we're going to use this instead, right? This Peacemaker. Okay, same core components, but now we're going to swap over back to the original farming build. All right, and we will use the Death by 1,000 Cuts. So this one. Yep, there we go. Okay, saved. Yeah, this is the original version of Valby's build. Focus on fusion, non-attribute amplification, fusion amplification. What the hell do I have this here for? I don't believe I need this. At least to the best of my knowledge. I have everything else. Am I missing something? Because multi-talented does not help me in any way, shape, or form. I guess we'll just plonk in Decimator because it makes sense to me. That's the fastest way to up this. Okay, and since we're using non-crit, we'll have this variation, but we're gonna need to pull something else out of the box. So we have both of these. How much is our cooldown? 1.9 though, with power.
New super chat received.
Can I? Okay. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. I'll address it in 1 second. We'll structure this there, right? Then we already have all the same basics, but we're gonna need something to re-up the power. Is there any other that I can adjust in there? There has to be, right? Because what I want is an X slot. And I don't want to have to pay for another. Actually, wait. That actually works. Okay, that's fine. Then we can have either Decimator or we can go with Spear and Shield. I'll have to see which is actually better. Let's start with Decimator first. We'll worry about that a little later. Actually, this should be fine. We'll be able to swap these two if needed. Okay, so this one's set. That's fine. No need to think too hard about it. The rest is okay. Peacemaker, okay, okay, all okay. All right. Let's go make this happen. Okay, we're ready. Oh, this defense neutralization. I have to extract it, don't I? That's right. Start extraction. Open up my mutant cell box. Let's get non-attribute cohesion. There we are. Beautiful. And we'll shove that in there. Okay. Well, best builder up if you want to do VEP. Don't be doing VEP until you've got my full builds. Alright? Remember that. That is the best way to actually get shit done. If you choose not to, then you may suffer a bit. Okay, so now we'll do a comparison between Liquefied AX Vault. We'll do it with no crits. Then we'll check it with crits. And we're going to see the difference. Now, without crits, we do at least gain in the fact that the passive restores our MP. So that is worth it. And here you go. You came on a second account, and that's banned too. So if you can't handle the rules, you want to act like a bitch, you will just get banned over and over. So there you go. All I asked you to do was follow stream rules. You couldn't do it, and now you want to just come here and talk shit. So, you know, very simple. My mistake, I subbed to you. I don't need your sub, dude. I don't need your sub. All I need you to do is follow stream rules. Instead of just saying, okay, understood, I'll follow stream rules, and enjoying the show, you decided to be a bitch. So, there you go. It's my mistake having a viewer that cannot follow rules. You do realize that everybody has contracts that they have to obey. I'm not risking my contract, my income, or my career just because you're a snowflake that gets offended over being told to follow rules. Okay? Attractive does not equal lusty. Yeah, sure, buddy. Anyway, back to actual testing. And just so anyone knows, the main reason we have to have this policy is because ladies play this game as well. Granted, this game does cater mostly to the so-called gooners because they do spend and pay the most, but at the end of the day, we do also have ladies here. And quite frankly, we don't want any ladies to feel like they can't be in this space, you know, without people constantly talking about tits and ass. So either obey the rules or don't. Anybody wants to lust over their characters, they can do so in their private time. But my job as a content creator and as a representative of this game is to keep a clean stream. So we keep the stream as clean as possible. We do make a few jokes here and there, but that's because we're all adults here. But at the end of the day, it's a clean stream policy. Either people obey that or don't. And you don't obey that, ain't nothing I can do for you. I don't think you can solo it because no matter what, it's going to be a public operation. So what I would do is just, I mean, if you've got my Glade build, just blast it. Literally just blast it. And don't worry too much about the team. They're not much of a concern. Like if you run around picking everybody up, you know, that's kind of a them problem. I just usually go in and start blasting. But then again, here in Asia, everyone tends to play the meta, so you see mostly Serenas. You don't see anybody like playing off meta characters, more or less. Thanks, chat, for understanding. Like I said, most people don't have trouble obeying the rules. But either way, you know, like I said, as long as everybody respects the rules, we're all good. There's no problem. There's no troubles.
Colony of breach creatures spotted inside the operation zone.
And either way, as somebody that works with companies, no matter what, I'm still gonna have contracts. Like one of my recent contracts, they told me, advertise the game, but don't mention the game's like name in the stream title or thumbnail because they were doing a special collaboration with Disney. I said no problem, easy. You know, so sometimes we just gotta obey the rules. Anyway, let's see what the final is. I want to know the timing.
Primary tactical objective confirmed. Requesting search and destroy.
Well, it's more like it's my workspace, but yes, essentially. Okay, looks like we're good. I'm seeing the kill time is roughly the same.
New subscriber detected.
But the benefit of the crit rate also benefits firearms, so there's that. We could make use of hyper focus, but we will run out of space. That's the only trouble. Okay, everything is pretty much the same. Everything is pretty much the same. But we have more MP to play around with. Okay, this is 4 minutes 44 without crits. Let me swap over. Oops. Let me swap over now. So we're gonna swap back. We're gonna use the same thing, so death by 1,000 cuts. No difference. Arche tuning swaps over as well. The rest remains exactly the same. But now we gotta put this back in slot 1. Okay, here we go. Now we do it again. See, the crazy thing, Marshall, about these kinds of things is that sometimes I think that people just don't understand that no matter what, it's just, I'm just telling them to follow the rules. They get offended. They get offended because they think I'm commenting on them, their lifestyle, whatever. Like, I literally work with a company that delivers waifu pillows. But, I don't talk about it 24/7. I don't, like, in public here, right? Other than advertising it, I can't be somebody because it would break my contract rules, obviously, that I'll say, like, oh man, I find this so attractive. I love, you know, I love this character's appearance in fundamentally incorrect ways. I mean, people, I've spoken about it, but cleverly, you know. That's the key thing. I just don't do it openly because at the end of the day, I obey my contract. So, I'm not commenting on anyone's lifestyle or things like that, but people get offended about it because they think I am. However, what I'm really just saying is, let's keep it clean. By the way, sir, tell me what song do you want for your earlier super chat, by the way. I haven't played something for you. So let me know, pal.
Breach creature response confirmed. Approaching location. This one's for you.
Well, I don't think anyone is, Mr. Insanity, but if you believe so, then, well, this might not be the stream for you, sir. This door over there. You do not have to be here, sir. Okay, let's go kill the breach boy. Anything? Sure.
Colony of breach creatures spotted inside the operation.
If it's anything, I have just the thing.
Primary tactical objective confirmed. Requesting search and destroy. Here I go. Here goes.
I'm not gonna lie, that I kind of like the animation of her launcher because it's so freaking awesome. Well, no, you don't. Valby is not a shooter. Unless you want her to be. Oh no! But he's gonna die anyway. Haha! Okay, let's see the final timing result. Crit build is faster by quite a bit. It's not Singapore rules, actually. Although Singapore does have strict rules against certain things, but no, it's not Singapore rules. It's my contract with Nexon. That's how it is, Marshall. A lot of people don't like to hear it if it's not a positive response. But no, this is my contract with Nexon. So, yeah. That's why I said contractual rules. Any professional streamer will always have contracts with companies, and you obey whatever is in the contract that you sign, you obey, or else your contract gets taken away. You know, same as in business. Logical decision right there. But yeah, okay, the crit build is faster than the spam build. You can still use the spam build, but the crit build is faster, which is pretty interesting. Now I'm gonna be calling Kaz soon, so just a heads up. Let's do it again though. I don't know, maybe sometimes people don't hear the word contract, or they don't understand where the contract's from. But in case anyone doesn't know, it's my contract with Nexon, the people producing all this. Of course it does, Entree. Don't you see that it features in all of my builds?
Bogus comms traffic is increasing at your location.
If you don't know that it works with an S, you better start worrying. Of course it 100% works with an S. Check the build, follow the build, and it's all good. Now I'm just gonna confirm this before I play a song. Let's confirm that this works as intended. All good, buddy. Just always check the builds, and as long as the weapon is in the build, you're good to go. If the weapon is not in the build, or if I don't say you specifically use this weapon, then you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, the build video is your reference for everything. Good night, Gabak. Thank you for the supers, as always. Now, give me a sec. I don't have to sweat because Valby's awesome. She can just deal with all this. Roll your boat gently downstream. Now, you know what? I'm gonna play this for Sir Tommy. Hopefully this time I can finish it for Sir Tommy. Thanks for enjoying that song. Just for you, Sir Tommy. Trigger modules? You talking about this? Dude, these are... This is not called implant materials. You got to know the name, Mr. Ert. This is called a refined axiom crystal. You get that from research. Oh, you're talking about this, the photonic imprinter. This thing? This thing? You cannot get it. You cannot get it. It's from events. So you're talking about this. Okay, it's not called implant modules. Okay, so although that option says implant modules, we call it the Photon Imprinter. This Photon Imprinter, all right, is only obtainable from special events. Don't ever level up your normal Descendants. It's a waste of time because this thing is only available through very, very special events. No problem, Drew. Thank you for enjoying. Don't forget to like and share the videos. This thing is only available when the devs decide to hold a special event where an ultimate's being released, then they'll give you one. So never ever level up a normal Descendant. If the Descendant already has an ultimate version, level up the ultimate because you cannot get these photonic imprinters through normal methods. There's no way to research them. Even if you go all the way over there, there's no research for them. Okay, 1 second, I gotta call my girl. Thank you for enjoying the music, but yeah, you cannot research this. I'll show you, but yeah. Boost event might have one, actually. I haven't played the boost, but it might have one.
If there's something you need.
But yeah, under enhancement materials, there's no photon imprinter. You cannot, even if you were set to all, you cannot research a photon imprinter. It's only available through special events. Now, excusez-moi, I need to call mon cœur. Either her phone died or she is still asleep. I'm gonna leave it calling for a second. I haven't called her yet. Try again. I'm also gonna get my cap. Cause whoa, that's messy. After removing my headphones, that's extra messy. I don't want to put y'all through my messy hair. Why did I put my headphones back on? Yeah, it could just be that the connection hasn't gone through, like, it doesn't go through sometimes. I'm calling overseas. So, we will see. Hey, morning. Tried to ring you a couple of times, didn't work. Well, at least you're up now. Yep. Okay. You sleep all right? Good. Are you waking out of bed? Okay. All right. In that case, I'll see you later tonight. Yes. Yes. Do your best today. And I'll text you later. Bye. Okay. All done. Sure. See you later, Drew. All right, that is all done. Anyway, at least now we got the question answered. So for those that do not know, just remember, photonic imprinters cannot be crafted or adjusted. Take your money again, Sir Tommy? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me know what kind of music I can play for you, brother. What are you in the mood for today? In fact, you know what? If you're gonna give me free reign, just so you know, I'll probably play more rap rock for you. But let me know. You want the same? Okay. Same song or same genre? Because if you want the same song, I'll happily play it for you again. I know I literally made that one particular metal love song because I knew you would jam to it. Especially since you liked Tale of Love in a Haunting Hell. But yeah, no, you want the same? I'll happily deliver the same song to you. You want an encore of that one? I'll deliver it again, no problem, buddy. Bruddy. Brother and buddy, now mixed together, bruddy. But yes, if it's okay with you, just say so. And then I'll head into VEP and farm with the song playing. I'll wait a moment to give Sir Tommy a chance to answer. I don't want to assume. You got it, brother. Rap rock is a mix of rap and rock. If in future you super chat, you can request rap rock and I'll show you. Or if somebody else requests it in future, I'll show you. But since Sir Tommy wants an encore, no problem. Here's an encore of the exact same song. Please enjoy, sir.
Super chat received.
The wolves hunt for my blood and I deserve it. told to stay away, but my God, the way she calls. And I will never see the light or taste the warmth of the sun, but in her shadow I can find my light, my warmth, my love. I swore to turn away, I swore to let her be.
That's the wrong spot.
But this cursed and fate, it binds us now, eternally. The world is calling out to drag you through the fire, but I will find you in the ashes to fulfill this dark desire. I just want to die with you. I hear the world burn, I hear the screams, I hear the tears, and they don't matter to me. The universe is vast and cruel and sad and bad, and you're the best thing I ever had. I just wanna die with you. Die with you. Die with you. Die with you.
Rap rock, I find it hard to classify because I don't really listen to other artists. That being said, I can show you what it is. Sorry, Lewis, for missing your earlier super chat. I don't know why it didn't show up. My bad on that. But yeah, I will happily play some rap rock while I go around farming VEP. So for those that do not know what it is, well, you can hear it now. Like I said, it's... all I can say is that it's rap mixed with rock. So it has a unique way about it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. Okay. Let's roll. And I'll happily deliver double for Lewis as a penalty. But for Brewski, if you like the type of music that I do, all you got to do is just play my tracks on SoundCloud. The more people that play my tracks on SoundCloud, because currently SoundCloud is paying me. I'm also on Spotify, and I've got my own YouTube music channel for anyone that doesn't know. I'll post up the links. The links to my pages are here. This is SoundCloud, my YouTube music channel. You can also look up RealAsianRobot on Spotify. But right now, SoundCloud is paying me the most. So people who play my tracks on SoundCloud just helps me out and just makes me release music faster. Well, please enjoy that, TK. Anyway, for those that want to hear rap rock, well, here it is. Let's begin. I'll start with Toxic Obsession.
We were never good. good, but we were never boring. Tried to cut it off, but we just kept going. We were never in love, but it was an obsession. I got so sick of feeling stuck, but God, I miss it. Sick of waiting for you to call. 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 You never did me right, but you never told me lies. You made me wanna fight. I never thought you'd say goodbye, yet I still wonder why. Sick of waiting for you to call. 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 I trace your number with my thumb. Every night it feels so dumb. My fingers hover over the screen like I'm a ghost, a half-forgotten dream. I swore I'd move on, get out of this haze, but I'm just spinning in these empty days. The silence is loud, the quiet scream, chasing a feeling that was never a real thing. Sick of waiting for you to call. 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 You never did me right, but you never told me lies. You made me wanna fight. I never thought you'd say goodbye, and I still wonder why. Yeah, I still wonder why. Yeah, I still wonder why.
That was Toxic Obsession.
2, 2, 3. It's just me. 1, 2, 2, 3. It's just me. My blood type is BDE. 15 years still fresh and Febreze. Feeling like Doom on the MFB. Get them all together like F. Gary. Gray matter on another plane. Big Joker ain't playing no games. I am insane. My mama know I'm in pain. Like Liam, I'm taking the blame. What a shame, I'm different. My mind's adrift, I go missing. Who you kidding? It was written. Whole lane and I'm switching gears. It's time to steer. Gotta switch my peers. New views and I'm out of here. The end is near. New state of mind. Gotta change. I'm different. 1, 2, 3. 3. It's just me. 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 Undeniable, unreliable. Where's my chill? I'm a freak, but I'm fly, but I'm neat, but I'm kind, but I'm not your type. Oh no, I'm a legend, living in the moment, effervescent. Tell me this life is like a lesson, everything a blessing. So I ain't stressing, I'm just different. A force to be reckoned with. D-Wade and a Heineken, big dog. I can never fit in. I am different. You ain't got the tools to fix this, 'cause I'm him. You must be missing. You must be tripping. 1, 2, 3. 3. It's just me. 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 I've been told to be quieter, to tone it down, a little less fire. But this ain't a phase, it's who I am. This ain't a show, it's my master plan. I'm not here for your approval, your applause. I'm just living by my own damn laws. So go ahead and talk, go ahead and stare. I stop giving a fuck, I stop caring. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 3. It's just me. 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 It's just me. It's just me.
Alright. And this one just for Lewis. I'll play a little more. But yes, it's milder than most of my metal stuff.
I don't talk to myself too often, but lately I'm beginning to. And I don't mean to pick on me, but it's been fun since I did too. And I ain't the devil, I promise. I'm too honest, but it feels so good. And I ain't gon' mad, I swear. But when you're in hell, you gotta have fun, I guess. Oh, baby, I'm too far gone. 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 I've been staring at the ceiling, a different version of myself.
It was also mostly made in the 90s, to be fair. 90s and early 2000s.
I see a new face every time I look in the mirror, but this one's got a smile I've never seen before. And he's talking like he knows all my secrets, but I'm the one who knows how to open the door. And I've got a new friend. He tells me what to say, he tells me what to do, and he knows I'm not afraid. I ain't the devil, I promise. I'm too honest, but it feels so good. And I ain't gon' mad, I swear, but when you're in hell, you gotta have fun, I guess. Oh, baby, I'm too far gone. 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 They say the mind is a terrible thing to waste. But what if I've been living in a terrible place? And all the voices are telling me I can be saved. But I like the person I become now. I like the person I become now. The one who's in control, and ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. I'm not gonna take it back. I'm not gonna take it back. Oh, baby, I'm too far gone. Oh, baby, I'm too far gone. Oh, baby, I'm too far gone. Oh, baby, I'm too far gone.
One thing which I can't wait to do is design hip-hop songs with my new 2.0 AI. Because as you guys have seen, the new metal songs are just amazing. So I actually can't wait to work on some serious hip-hop, but with the new AI. So it's definitely going to be pretty awesome.
I can do this.
My music is always awesome. Tell you what, here's a little bonus for everybody. Y'all can check out my hip hop. Just give me a second. I'll go find a nice track, or rather a nice set of tracks. Here we go. Now this is with the older 1.0 AI, not the new version, but it's pretty good.
I be on my grind like I'm on Tony Hawk wheels. My hunger for the hustle gave my bony jaws meals. Had to muscle through the struggle like a rose with no thorns. That's how I know that it was real. God told me I was made to do it. Mama said your fate's been chosen. I've been trying to live with no excuses. I'm a social
Probably Brewski.
They called you. Learn the game, bought some gold, and got a call too. Trapping for my legacy, I do it for the fam. I did it for the game, I did it talking just for a lot of reasons, not for no talk. When I'm at the dealership, I can cop it, so what's the cost? And you might see me whip past the Martin with no exhaust. It's high floss, moving silent. I know that the street is violent. I'm playing possum, just know that I'm reaching if I stay quiet. Came from the bottom, you better believe it. My brain a product of a lot of hard times and adversities. I done solved it, and that's the math. I got a plan, you got a problem. Now I got it bad. You do it cause you gotta, and I gotta laugh. Your baby mama got $1. She gave it all to the man. Her father ain't your father. I was out there trapping for my legacy. 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 I be on my grind like I'm on Tony Hawk wheels. My hunger for the hustle gave my bony jaws meals. Had to muscle through the struggle like a rose with no thorns. That's how I know that it was real. God told me I was made to do it. Mama said your face been chosen. I've been trying to live with no excuses. I'm a soul survivor, the streets are so ruthless. Made a diamond out of gold, it's what they call jewels. Learn the game, bought some gold, and got a car too. Trapping for my legacy, I do it for the fam. I did it for the gang, I did it for my mans. I was out there trapping for my legacy.
Target subdued.
I was out there trapping for my legacy.
That's a sample of my hip hop right there. Sablisk, like I said, no references to real stuff because wouldn't be able to tell you anyway. Baron, if it was the metal, was it the one that I played for Sir Tommy? Because if it's the one that I played for Sir Tommy, you've heard it before. It's literally just called Mercy Thy Martyr. If that is the one that you're asking about. Otherwise, I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. And Heaven Falls is the one that Rena likes, but that wasn't played earlier. Earlier, what I played was for Sir Tommy. That's Mercy Thy Martyr. And for Fox Gaming, a question about Nell. Are you following my build? Because Nell's fourth ability works differently from my build because I'm using the Transcendent module. If you're talking about Nell's fourth ability normally, then no. Early on in the stream, dude, you gotta ask exactly when it plays, man. I can't tell you afterward, but it might be in Heaven Falls, which is what Rena likes, yes. It's and Heaven Falls, but Baron, bro, you really gotta ask straight away, man. Or is it the one with 2 versions? Because if it's the one with 2 versions, it's just called Sorrow. The one where I got you guys to pick the version, if that's the one, then it's just called Sorrow. That's it. Sorrow. I didn't want to give it a complex title, but that's the name of that song. If it's the one where I was asking you which version is better, then it's Sorrow. If it's the one that Rena likes, then it's And Heaven Falls. But yes, you gotta remember to ask at the time, man. Otherwise, it's gonna become another Lullaby of Souls type issue, brother. Okay, yeah, it's just called Sorrow. Okay, that actually brings us to the end of the stream. Thank you for enjoying everything today. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Now, I will be moving on, but Fox Gaming, if you got any questions about Nell, you might want to come earlier in the stream and then ask early, because this is toward the end of my stream. If you don't know my stream timings, they're all in the video description. So come very early, ask your questions there, enjoy the show. If you come toward the end of the show, you may not get your question answered. And also, you have to reply back fairly quickly. I don't know if you're watching a bit delayed or not, or you're busy right now, but try to come early to my TFD streams, ask your questions early, or you can leave your questions in the YouTube comments, and I usually reply pretty quickly. But if you are, again, I'll say it, I don't know if you're asking about Nell's fourth ability with the Transcendent mod or without the Transcendent mod, but if it's with the Transcendent mod, then basically watch the video, it does explain it. All you have to do is to use your first skill, build up stacks, and then you use your fourth skill. So please check the build video. If you're not talking about the build video, then I cannot help you because I did not work with Nell's normal fourth ability. I don't like it. I will drop the build tomorrow. Today I will do a guide for weapon cores because, like I said, a lot of people have been asking about that. So that'll be delivered. Okay, thank you all very much for joining me today. I do not know if I'll do Last Epoch in the evening. I'm going to try to, but we'll see. All right. Thank y'all very much, and I'll catch y'all later. Don't do anything too weird while I'm gone. See you in the evening, fam. And remember, for anyone that needs stuff, please come to the streams early. I promise you I'll do my utmost to answer your questions. Okay? See y'all later.